How's it going, everyone? Welcome into Friday Night Lights, your home for the best high school football coverage in the Northland. I'm Daniel Chiarelli. He's Jeffrey McClure. And Jeff, this Florida guy was in his element today with those 80-degree temperatures.
That's right, Daniel. It was perfect football weather, and for some, a day to celebrate coming home, which is where we start with our game of the night as ESCO tried to give the Hermantown Hawks their second loss of the season. Before the action, let's shout out Eleanor Barnum and Luke Tester's homecoming king and queen. Watch for that number 8 later, but even quicker than the buses arrived, Hermantown powered their way into the end zone, ending with a QB keeper by Sawyer Sense to make it 7-0. After a defensive stop, they drive down the field on their legs again. This time it's Martin Mean Celine diving in to give them a 2-touchdown lead in the first half. Then both defenses made highlight plays. First, Graham Hartley lays the boom, but LaValle gets his hands on the ball, and all players swarm onto the ground. Who's going to get it? It's the Hawks. They get it back, and just a few plays later, Heath Sonnerberg gets in the backfield and tips this pass, and who's there to track it down? That's right, King Tester hauls the ball, and a large return in as ESCO tries to keep this one close, but they were unable to take advantage before halftime. The Hawks would get a safety to go up 16-0 in the third quarter before Celine scored twice more. However, ESCO would get on the board as they bowl into the end zone. Just not enough tonight. It's H-Town winning on the road 31-6.
Not enough. Big game down I-35 between the one-loss Barnum Bombers and the undefeated Mountain Iron Buell Rangers playing for the first time in Class A. Barnum opening the game on a 15-play, 8-minute drive like they were the Army Black Knights. Senior Julian Beckstrand getting in the end zone. Got a cast. He still has ball security. They go up 8-0. Then on their next drive, play action was so good, I literally don't know where the ball is, but I did hear a whistle and a touchdown celebration. Jackson Nordewek fooling everyone to make it 16-zip. And then instead of slow and steady, they decided to take the top off quarterback Logan Charbonneau. With another elite play fake, finding Nordewek down the seam. He'll cruise into the end zone for his second touchdown already in the first quarter. The Bombers welcome the Rangers into Class A competition with a 54-0 shutout. Both teams now sitting at 5-1.
The Duluth East Greyhounds on the road as they visit Denfeld. Winner of this game will double their W's as both are 1-4. East already up 14 at the half. It's Isaac Emerson with some pump fake poetry as he finds Joel Sylvester, who gets the toe tap for the first down in the red zone. Couple plays later on the 3rd and 4, it's junior back Dane Aarons up the left side, tumbling into the end zone to give the Greyhounds a 3-score lead. Now into the fourth quarter, Denfeld looking for a spark play to create some momentum. Emerson lobs it up to avoid the sack, and there it goes. To catch it is Keave Thomas. However, the Greyhound lead was too much to overcome. Denfeld takes the loss at home 33-6.
And now we head to Cloquet, where fans got to destroy the Rockridge van pregame and celebrate their new homecoming king at halftime. What a fake out by that teacher there. How did the Lumberjacks celebrate homecoming? Well, when I showed up, it was already 27-0. Make it 33-zip, thanks to junior Jacob Parks rumbling into the end zone for 6. But hey, here at FNL, we always show both teams. The Rockridge Wolverines still fighting hard. The rare Minnesota deep bomb. Frank Toman finding Aiden Bird for the long reception. But the next time Toman dropped back, the result wasn't as sweet. It's senior DB Darren LaFave with the big INT, returning it deep into Rockridge territory. The Lumberjacks cruise to a 46-6 win over those Wolverines on homecoming to improve to 2-4 on the season. And elsewhere across Minnesota, up at Two Harbors, the Agates moved to 5-1 with a 40-6 win over the Rails. Shout out to Proctor for hitting the scoreboard tonight. The Blue Jackets falling to the powerhouse that is Pequot Lakes 41-7. And the Cherry Tigers complete this graphic filled with blowouts with a 60-8 win over East Central.
Now, shout out to the International Falls fan who calls in scores every single week. The Broncos rolling to a 49-15 win over the Jaguars, and then over the Grand Rapids Thunderhawks with a massive statement win on the road, beating North Branch 40-7. And the Ely Timberwolves pick up their first win of the season with a 32-20 victory over Chisholm. Still